Yo, Jazzy TV here. I'm here with my man Jesus. What's good, bro?
What's going? What's going? What's going?
What's new with you, bro?
Shit, man, bro. Just living life, bro. Relaxing. It's California life. Shit lit.
How's quarantine been for you?
Quarantine's lit. Quarantine is lit. The fact that people's lives are being saved by staying at home, that's dope. That's the dope part. For real, for real. And I respect that. I love that. For real, for real.
So why don't you tell us a little bit about like yourself, bro? Like, what do you do and stuff? Like, where you from?
So pretty much like I create fashion. I want to say, I don't create fashion. I create, period. Like I create everything. Like if it's an idea in my mind that's like, oh yeah, this shit is like next level. It's like something that's groundbreaking, something that I feel like I could change the future with in my life and in other people's life. I'll do that. Like I'm gonna go ahead and go crazy with that. So like with my life, I just use that and take the things that I live with and create those things. Like I love music. I love to get fly. I love, what else? I love weed. I'm gonna drop a weed brand. It's Pomoni. Shout out to Pomoni. Shout out about you that, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna drop another weed line too. It's gonna go crazy. Yeah, man, create. The Jesus brand is dope. It's out of this world. One of my best creations, man, and I can't thank really God enough for just bringing that to the light in my mind to bring it to people. You know what I'm saying? So they can shine too. And it's really just like promoting a great message, positive message that, you know, you should always chase your dream. Just chase your dream. Everything else gonna come for real. You know what I'm saying?
What was your like inspiration to kind of like get started by making like a brand and kind of making clothes and stuff?
Man, bro. My family. When I was younger, bro, like I ain't had clothes at all. Like I used to rock the same pair of pants every day for a minute, like literally, like just cause like I didn't, you know what I'm saying? Like growing up, it was like we grew up in the projects, we grew up in the hood, you know what I'm saying? Like Oakwood, I was in Arlington, Texas at the time. I was young, and crazy, just coming from there to like having no clothes and creating your own brand. That was pretty much that gap right there was my inspiration to create a brand and create clothes. And the fact that I love style, like I just love style. Like it's so cool. You know what I'm saying? Style is lit. Like if you're a female, you got style, you always win, of course. If you're anybody, you got style, you always win.
How did you acquire the skills that you have now? Like, did you go to school? Did you just like fuck around and practice? Like, how did you get good at like your craft?
That's a good question, bro. Like, I just did it. Like I was just doing it. I was like, just do it. Like I just make up some shit. I just get a t-shirt and like I'd go to Walmart and get like this printing paper. It's like a cheap printing paper, like you get for like $1 or something like that, and like you could iron it on your shirt. So I just get the paper and then like print images, like through like the printer, and like just iron them on t-shirts. Like, oh yeah, this is gonna be a new brand. I had some shit called Flea Seasonal type shit. Free on nigga Peasy, man, for sure. You know what I'm saying? That shit's gonna go crazy. It's gonna go crazy. We drop it. Good day, of course. You know. Back then, I was doing the same thing. Just started out making brands with the regular old stuff, bro. And yeah. You asked the question too. What was the question you asked?
What?
You asked the question, like, what was the whole question you asked?
Like, how'd you get the skills that like you use? Like,
okay, so like, yeah, I was just doing it, bro. Like, I was just like doing it. Like,
you just started sewing shit together.
Start sewing shit together. I was like, okay. I would look at like a shirt or like a pair of jeans and I'd be like, how they sew this together? And I pretty much just look at how the stitches are sewn in and just go ahead and cut them up, you know, flip them, reverse them, you know what I'm saying? Do the little stitching pattern and shit like that. And be like, okay, it's the same pattern. Just make sure it's looped and make sure it's tight, make sure it don't come apart. And that helped me, bro. Just really just watching clothes and just looking at clothes and just you know, environment, observing all the time, like just going crazy with it. For real.
What's one of your favorite pieces that you've made?
Man, one of my favorite pieces I've made. One of the favorite pieces I've made. Had to be like, I'm gonna go with everybody else's favorite. I'm gonna go with the 3M coat, cause like that was one of like I'm gonna say like just like a pivotal moment in like fashion, because I don't think nobody was putting like 3M on clothes at the time, like just really just like going hard with 3M and just like put it to a piece where it was like just like, oh shit, this was fire for me. Like this was dope. You know what I'm saying? And I think that was one of my favorite pieces, to be honest, is the Jesus Genesis tee, like the original white Jesus tee with the box logo and the cursive on the side. And on the back it says, "Be not of those that be rich. The things of this world are not happiness, but a portion for us all." So like, you know, that's like one of the OG pieces, and I love that piece forever. The white one and the black one, I'm gonna rock those forever, like long sleeve too. Those coming this week too, you know what I'm saying? So
where can people like get your merch at?
Website, y'all go to my page, go to my Instagram page, Hesusforever, HESUS forever, FORPER, of course. And my website, which is Jesus Worldwide at Big Cartel. Hesusworldwide.bigcartel.com. Sorry, yeah. Hesusworldwide.bigcartel.com. Yeah.
So what are some of the differences from like growing up in like Texas to coming over here, like that you've seen like in the fashion world?
So like when I was younger, I used to live in Texas. Like when I was from like 2 to like 12, I lived in Texas. Then I moved to Atlanta. In Atlanta, Georgia, that's pretty much where I gained like all my knowledge like on fashion. You know what I'm saying? And you know, yeah, like going from Texas to Georgia, you know what I'm saying, to Cali, it's a crazy transition just because it's like, all right, like this is like, you know what I'm saying? Like when niggas talk, like you like, all right, that's Texas, like, and you know what I'm saying? Free TK forever, you know what I'm saying? He's actually from my hometown, or the city I grew up in when I was younger. You know what I'm saying? He's from Arlington, Texas. You know what I'm saying? Shout out Agtown. Shout out Triple D. You know, coming from there, bro, to be able to go to different states, bro, is a blessing, really, bro. Like, I can't even grew up in the ghetto, so it's like, you know, it was like we transitioned a stage each time. So like, we growing as time goes on, you know what I'm saying? But we'll never forget where we come from. Like, I'll never forget those days. I'll never forget running outside with no shoes on, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was crazy. Like, my homeboys from like Texas will tell you today, like, these things is crazy, like running outside with no shoes on. Like, me and my brothers, like, you know what I'm saying? Shout out another way, you know what I'm saying? Go crazy. You feel me? On some fly shit. And going from that to Atlanta was just like a major change because of the culture. You know what I'm saying? Everything was the same, but it was just a different state. You know, the lingo was different. You go from Texas to Atlanta, it's like you talking from like this to talking like this. What up, shout? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, or like go to my lingo. You know what I'm saying? Like, so like go on, shout. You know what I'm saying? Like everything Guadeloupe, everything lingo, everything Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? So, and then going from there to Cali is even doper, bro. Like, you know, even in you know what I'm saying? Just like doing fashion and music, the art, uh, these are all great states to do that shit. Like Atlanta, like a mecca for hip hop right now, and like I feel like will forever be. Like shout out Atlanta, cause like the city put on, they can't stop. Like can't stop. You know what I'm saying? Like the thing about it is like it's so like okay, even after like you know what I'm saying, artists who are out now become the OGs of the game. You know what I'm saying? They like, all right, we want to put all young niggas on. It's gonna be a bunch of young niggas that was just like these young niggas is going crazy. You know what I'm saying? Or like us going crazy out the city. You know what I'm saying? Going stupid, like lit, like you know what I'm saying? For real, for real. So we gonna keep it going. Like the label Atlanta Forever. I'm releasing that. I'm gonna start it out here. I'm gonna get like some, you know what I'm saying, some artists from out here. I fuck with the California vibe, the culture is dope. You know what I'm saying? I definitely see like a big future with Atlanta Forever in California. So like we're definitely doing that. And you know, we're gonna travel around the country, on the road, shit. Taking up a couple tours, shit like that. Go crazy. And, the transition's beautiful though, man. I love California. It's a place to just be. Like, you know, it's always sunny. Smoking good weed all the time.
When did you first start taking like fashion design seriously?
I was in 10th grade. I was 10th grade, I made my first brand. And I took it seriously because it was a business to me. I made money off of it. So I was in high school. This was like 2011, 2010. I was in high school. And I was in high school and like I created my first brand, but I feel like I really took fashion seriously when I dropped my second brand. That's when I really took like fashion, like all right, like cool. So it was around like 2014 when I dropped the Jesus brand. That's really when I took fashion seriously as like a business, as like, okay, yeah, like I'm going full throttle with this. You know what I'm saying? Like this is what I do, like mainly. Cause like music really was a first love to me, and is a first love still. Like you know, so I do music to this day. I still do shit. You know what I'm saying? Like it's lit. Like if ever coming soon, you know, probably get that shit. You know, streaming all that shit. So like.
All right, so who's like some of your favorite artists like out right now, like stylists in the game?
It's some dope artists out right now. Like, I don't know. Are you talking about like music or like? Fashion?
No, like well, both. It's like fashion right now, but
artists like really some of my favorite artists. Artists like man, like I don't know if Cardi make fashion. Like I feel like if he made fashion, Cardi be hard. Shout out to Cardi, he go crazy with some shit. Who else? I fuck with Uzi, of course. You know, he goes crazy. I like Nudie. I like shit. I fuck with Trippy. Doug. You know what I'm saying? Roddy go crazy too. Shit, really like, you know, in the artist game, you know what I'm saying? Baby Snap and Drake go crazy. Shout out Drake though.
what about like clothing wise?
Alright, clothing wise, like fashion wise, man, the Lucid Twins are dope. I like their brand. They came from Atlanta, you know what I'm saying? And that's dope. For sure. What other brands or artists? Brand Maja, you know what I'm saying? Dope, no cap, for sure. They based out of California, like, oh shit, I just knocked over the fucking ashtray. Fuck it, I'm gonna pick it up. But yeah, they based out of like California, like IE type shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? I rock with brands, it's heavy. Shout out Fine Dutch too. You know what I'm saying? I'm working with them. We're doing a little creative direction with Fine Dutch right now. La Ropa. Rocking with the rope and heavy. Shout out Zeus Trap. I rock with Trap. Shout out Latifah Wisdom. You already know it. It's forever, ever. You know what I'm saying?
Do you have any like collabs or anyone that you work with when you're doing clothes and stuff?
Shit. Yeah. Me and Von Dutch are dropping a collab soon. That was exclusive. I really get it to you too early. But that was exclusive. I can't see what I'm saying. But like, yeah, Von Dutch, we dropping a collab like fall. I don't even want to give a date, but the collab is coming soon. That's just gonna be ill. Me and Maja actually creating the collab. We creating a collab soon. That's gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? Me and LaRopa should be doing a collab soon. That's gonna happen on the show. You know what I'm saying? Man, like crazy brands, Nike. You know what I'm saying? Shout out Nike. That's all I'm gonna say, man. Shout out Nike.
All right, if you can pick any like one artist to work with, like who'd you bring your dream artist to like do a collab with?
Wayne. Easy.
Does he have like a big like influence on you, or like do you feel you kind of like look at his style?
Yeah, man. Like some of the stuff he was doing when I was growing up was just crazy, bro. I feel like it should forever be like a monument in history. Like Lil Wayne. Like okay, yeah, like for sure. Like you gotta like in the rap game, you gotta put some respect on that man's name. Like you know what I'm saying? Just because he did it for so long, 20 years, like you put in all that work. And it sounded like pristine, like ad-libs after bars, after punchlines, after wordplay, after, you know what I'm saying? He sounded like a band after, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy, like, crazy. Shout out Wayne. You know what I'm saying? That's one artist I would like love to do a collab with him.
You fuck with the old like truck fit and stuff, like Wayne's brand? That was kind of like a early 2000s type thing.
Yeah,
like,
it's like an early 2004 like bait type of like, you know what I'm saying, skateboard brand.
Yeah.
And as you say that, it made me look at the brand totally different. Like now I look at Truck Fit totally. I don't even look at Truck Fit the same. Now Truck Fit just now became. It's always became a verified brand. Don't get me wrong. But Truck Fit has just now become a verified skateboarding brand like forever. I slip out that shit. I said that. Zeus. Okay. For sure. Yeah.
So you mentioned like music kind of being your first love. Do you like rap or do you like produce anything?
Yeah, I rap. I produce as well too. I started making beats around like 6 months ago. I made my first couple of beats, like 3 beats. They sounded crazy as fuck.
You have like SoundCloud, Apple Music, or is it exclusive right now, the music?
Records, yeah, everything. I have 2 singles on Apple Music. Suffocation, you can get that on Apple Music. It's spelled S3RFCATION. And Out of Sight, you can get those on all platforms, Apple Music, Spotify. I haven't dropped my project. Sorry, I haven't dropped my projects on all platforms because SoundCloud, like to me, has been like a way like I connect with like my people, just off the rip. So these first couple of projects, I want to drop them on SoundCloud, give it more of like a home vibe, and then I'm gonna come back and drop projects on all platforms just to give it a Willie vibe. Be dope.
Shit. All right then, bro. That was my nigga Jesus right here. Anything else you want to say, bro?
Man, bro. You already know we in this bit. Hey, shout out Wave Crew and my bros, you know what I'm saying? Shout out Lil Surf, free him forever. Shout out Hooli, RGF, SOLC, Robot C, Surf Boys, Todd C. We going crazy. Shout out my boy right here with the interview. You got to know it, going crazy. My boy Maja was there, man, it's going crazy. Hey man, we going stupid. Hey, stupid. Got to know. Forever drops on July 10th, 2020. be sure, stream that. It's gonna be everywhere. I'm gonna drop that everywhere. It's gonna be lit. I'm gonna do a bunch of promo for y'all, a bunch of content. We're gonna shoot some videos, do some fire shit. It's gonna be lit. For sure.
All right, shout out, bro. Make sure y'all tap in, you know.